GM, and welcome back to Crypto Saving Expert, the show where we discuss the latest cryptocurrency news and introduce you to the pioneers and the founders of the space. Today, we've got an awesome project to go through. I've got a good friend of mine. We've got a bit of history, actually. We met at Super Teams in London, myself and Ivan. Before we get into Revelcy, Ivan, introduce yourself. Let's go on your journey into Web3 first. How did you end up in Web3?
Oh, it's actually quite an interesting journey. I would say I'm a bit of a newcomer. I'm Russian and I lived in Russia till 2022, and it was actually quite a large onboarding event for all the Russians because all our bank cards, everything stopped working for us, right? And when I was moving to the UK, we had to transfer the money somehow. So it was actually quite an interesting event. I had my mom had to take money from the bank and give it to shady people, and they deposit an account. And like, yeah, it's done. It was super stressful, but I saw that having access to your funds, having access to your money is actually a human right, which should never be taken from anyone. And I see how politicians are kind of fucking this up for all of us. And I saw so much value in crypto. So since then, I'm in crypto. I got my first Bitcoin in 2022 and started investing more different stuff in 2023. And since 2024, I'm building stuff. So yeah, that's my journey.
Awesome, Ivan. And you came over to the UK. How old are you?
I'm 30 now.
Brilliant. Awesome. So what age was it you came over to the UK? Was it in 2022?
Yeah, I guess it was like 27, I guess, 20, I think it was 26 actually.
Awesome.
Actually, I lived in a few places. I lived in Sweden, I lived in Canada, then I returned back to Russia, and then.
And what did you take to developing? Were you always a developer or something that came about when you stepped into Web3?
I'm actually not a developer. I have a very long journey where I was trying to, I guess as all of us, I was trying to figure out what to do. I'm actually an architect by training. I started actual architecture in my hometown in St. Petersburg. There are actually buildings which built by my plans. I was working for almost 3 or 4 years as an architect. And then I somehow moved to more IT product management. And from there, I moved to management consulting. And from this angle, from product management angle, I entered Web3. So I'm a business founder, but I have my CEO here as well.
But you have a good understanding of development as well, though.
Yeah, we know how to do stuff. We know how to manage business, but I'm not a developer myself.
No, brilliant. We'll just get into the chat and then we'll dig deep into Revelcy here. Let's see who we've got here today. We've got Bosco. Bosco, good to see you, my man. We've also got James here. Good to see you. Steve as well. Howdy. He's also asking where the F is Hala. Where is Hala? But guys, make sure to drop a like on today's video. Share it wherever you can as well. Put it into the chat because we do have some alpha to share at the end of today's stream as well. We will go into that. But Ivan, tell us, why are you building? What was the problem? What does it solve?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, we started to build something in Web3 space in 2024. We have quite a stable team, which we assembled initially to do meme coins actually. So the 2024 was a huge time when meme coins were pumping, and we entered the space with the idea to build something long term. We wanted to do like a bonk or something, and then we actually met quite a harsh reality that's actually very hard to build something long term, and it's actually very hard to build something long term. I mean, it's very hard to build something long term, period. But on the platforms, on the dominant platform which existed for meme coins on Pumpfun, it's very hard to build something long term by design. It's a gambling platform by design. By design, we get very fast entry, very fast exit. The average hold time is like under something, right? So they were reinforcing this gambling culture. And so we after our first token failed, it went up to 1 million market cap, but we didn't manage to keep it alive for long. Even though it was a lot of planning, we actually had a product behind, we had an AI agent behind behind this project, and then we realized, okay, there are actually structural problems to this market which don't allow builders to build long-term stuff. So we decided and we started to build this. We transformed in a process. We're still serving. Revelcy still serves meme coin teams. We still can do meme coins, and we like to work on this cultural aspect of crypto. We like tokenizing weird stuff, but we also at this point we're servicing more startups and gaming projects. So we moved a bit from meme coins, and our overall mission here is to enable builders to build long term. Pumpfun democratized launching tokens. We want to democratize long-term growth of tokens. That's our mission here.
And Ivan, what unique value does Revelcy bring?
Yeah, so basically we work so if you go on our website, it's beta.revelcy.com. We launched just last month, so it's still in beta. But yeah, you can go in beta.revelcy.com and you will see a launchpad, right? But actually, this launchpad it works on top of Pumpfun. So how it works is that when you create a token, you basically create a pre-market for a token which later will go on Pumpfun. You can define who can join. You can do whitelisting rules. You can create tasks for people to join in the correct ways. For example, if you want only the people who tweeted about your project to join your project, you can do that.
Yes.
So you create the rules for joining. And then you can also create the rules for selling. You can add vesting schedules. You can add locking schedules, and then the token which goes live. You have a period in which you collect your initial buyers, your initial believers, right? So this platform allows you as a creator to control who do you have in the very bottom of your bonding curve, in the very bottom, your first buyers. That you want your buyers to be committed, you want your first buyers be real community, and sometimes you also want to control how they want to sell. So, for example, you can do like 3 months vesting, or they couldn't sell before 1 million market cap. So we are a platform to align your early believers, to organize your early believers, and to make it work long term for you. You with us, right? You with me? Hey. I'm eligible or not? Just to make sure. Hey. See, I'm not sure if this is Spot or it's just me. Hey. Hey, do you think it's me or it's your side? Hello?
Stage.
Hello? Hello. Hey. Hey. Okay, it's fast frozen this week, but yeah, guys, we should be here a bit. You can write some questions for me. I can answer while Spot is coming. Spot will be back. I mean, you probably need some context there. But yeah, finishing the story about the added value of the platform. So you can set up the conditions for your believers to join. You can set up conditions how they can sell the supply, and then after you created your ICO, after you collected your initial list of people, after your initial buyers. The token will go live on Pumpfun and will get exposure of Pumpfun. So you'll get Pumpfun is the largest launchpad out there. It's have more than 500 million trading volume daily. It's about 70% of all the volume for all the new tokens anywhere. So you get your ICO on our platform, and then it launches on Pumpfun and get exposure to the audience of Pumpfun. Okay, let's see if Spot is joining us back. Okay, so I can reply the questions from the chat for now. Spot.
Are we still here? Brilliant! Oh my days.
Amazing. Yeah, I was trying to reply some questions from the chat.
Oh, that's good, man. Thank you for the chat for keeping this going. We all know how much I hate the UK Wi-Fi.
It's actually something is wrong. Something is wrong actually. Like just like I also have some problems there.
Yeah, it's so annoying. I'm back out to Thailand tomorrow though, people. So we're gonna have good internet, 500 megabytes. None of this. The problem with me, Ivan, is I live outside of London. I live in the countryside. No matter what provider we go with, the internet is terrible. I'm at the office. Okay. Still no good. But we're back, guys. Thank you all for staying put. Steve was saying Spud is a deep thinker. Thank you, James, for keeping it going. All good. Perfect. Let's get straight back to it. Where did we leave off, Ivan?
Yeah, so I was just talking about the features which we have there. I explained that you could do whitelisting, you can do vesting, you can collect your believers, your early buyers before the launch, and then the token launch executes on Pumpfun. We're also looking at integrating some other launchpads like Bonk. The token goes live, and after this, it gets exposure to the larger audience of this launchpads, right? So
like the social engagement part that you mentioned, very similar to Kaito. You know, if you tweet, you'll be able to get into that bundle, etc. That really can go viral and blow. We've seen it with a lot of these social engagement platforms. Where did the idea for that come around?
We are just talking with our users, so it's pretty much so we like I don't know. I had maybe close to 50, maybe 70 discussions in the last 3 months with different token creators, and we just trying to understand what they need. And I think we quite well understand what they need at this point, and we are just building the features for them.
Brilliant. And let's talk about what we had over here, which is little pups, rather, not little pump. I was thinking of Gucci Gang, little pump. We've got little pups. So when did this launch? Was this 2 days ago? We can probably see on here.
So it says it will launch in 1 day, but this is actually not true, right? So the story about this thing, and this is like the stuff which I love about crypto. Like this is for what I live for. So we launched less than a month ago. We did 2 launches so far. We're doing just featured launches, so it means that we interview the founders, we make sure that they have actual product behind, that the story that they're telling is true. So we did 2 launches. The first one was the startup, the second was a game, and this one. So this is like a famous Instagram dog, which also has like you can open the website, which also has like a dog treats brand. And she will be giving birth to puppies in, I guess, today. So I was on live stream with them yesterday, and I said, "Oh, it's kicking. It will be probably in the next 12 hours." So it's actually not live yet, I think, unless they actually went live. I mean, with our platform, you can know the CA in advance. So there's a bit of edge you get while using our platform. But yeah, so the doc will. So the story here that they created a pre-market to gather their supporters, to gather their community. So you saw we gathered around like 50 Solana before the launch. And they will do the launch as soon as the dog will go into labor, and then they will do the live streaming of the birth of the puppies.
Random.
That's so cool. I love this stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. This is literally crypto.
Yeah. They will have the puppies for the first 8 weeks. So they're planning to do 24/7 live stream of how the puppies grow. Then they want to do like voting for their names. They promise that one puppy will be Pump, another Fun, and the third will be Revelcy. We don't know how many. We don't know how many puppies will be there. They said 7.
Rev's a cool name for a puppy, I think, as well. Just shorten it to Rev. You'd be like, come on, Rev.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, and then they will I think they actually want to do a giveaway of one puppy for free among the token holders. They're in Netherlands, so I guess it also depends where the holders are. So yeah, that's our current pre-market. You literally can join right now on beta.revelcy.com. You literally have the last opportunity to do that before the dog gives birth. If she didn't yet done this. So yeah, that's what's happening here.
I've just posted the link here, guys, if you want to go check it out. Really fun, man. I'm definitely going to be tuning into the live stream as well. How did you meet these guys? How did you link up with them? And how did you prove to them that your platform was the platform to go with?
Good question. I mean, it's at this stage of the startups, it's the sales are very random. I think so. Yeah. We deployed a few strategies of how to search for the project. We search Twitter. We do on-chain analysis via Dune. We get some interest from the startups via Super Team and Legends.fun. So this one I think was through as far as I remember. This was through Twitter. We actually found them, but this was for another project which didn't launch yet. They launched this project a bit later, but then they had this thing with the dog, and like, this is an amazing idea. Let's do it. Yeah. And so that's kind of sad.
And how do you support the projects? How do you make sure that the support you're giving them is going to give them the most exposure and suit their needs?
Yeah, so we are historically, as said, we are a coin team, so we know how to do the tokens. We have quite a few connections with like FNF groups, with KOLs, etc. Not everyone is ready to work for free, but depending on the project needs, we can do the intros and we can help them. So what we do with the projects is that we have like quite an extensive checklist of what needs to be done to launch successfully, and we just we do like a launch. I mean, usually with the projects, we do a first interview where I ask, okay, like, why do you need a token? Like, what's the plan? If we're not a match, we're not a match. At this point right now, we're not really advertising this. You actually can launch with us without like interviews and stuff. You have like a create pre-market button on the very top. You can do this, but if you want to get support from us, you need to convince us that you're actually a real project. You can literally go and create the token here. But yeah, if you go in the path of support, then we have like a launch planning meeting where we plan where we go through the checklist, and for each checklist item we have they don't need any help, they need advice, or they need support with us, or we can actually like own this, and depending on the level of engagement, we also decide like how much we take from the final revenue of the project. So we don't take anything up front. But the structure and there was a question about the price. So first, to create a project on our platform is completely free for the creator. It's zero costs. The joiners, the people who join the pre-market, they get 1% fee from the join amount. So that's also quite a low fee per person. But then if the project needs support from us, we agree on the amount, and we charge it after the successful launch from the from the money raised. So yeah, that's basically the cost structure. We're trying to be very cheap and very easy for projects to launch with us. For example, Little Pups, they have everything. We're not charging them anything for the support, but we are doing live streams with them. So we did live stream yesterday with them. We support them with advice generally. Like there will be questions arising anyway, and we're here to support. We did a few intros to communities. We did a few intros to KOLs. This we are ready to do for free because it's our joint support. But if we are doing pictures, for example, for the project, we will charge a bit. So that's basically the structure there. And I think it was quite successful. So first, we're a new platform. We actually we went for a very different. So what we see very often on the crypto space is that boom, the first launch is large and then it goes just down. So we went
manipulated as well, right?
Yeah, so we are going exactly the opposite direction. So I mean, first, the platform is still rough around the edges. We're still developing. We're still in beta. So we're actually going from smaller launches to larger launches. So we'll have quite a large launch close at the end of the month or early February. It will be a huge game with 40K followers on Twitter, with real, it's live on Google Play. People actually play it. They have an active Discord, etc., etc. So it will be quite a large launch. But we're going more in the.
You're stress testing at the moment. You're starting small and just building up.
Yeah, we're stressed. Yeah.
Sorry. I was going to say, obviously, for teams that want to reach out, probably the best place would be Twitter. You said you do a lot of outreach there. But is there a place or a community for users that want to see the next upcoming launches coming up? They want to have the first alpha. Where is the best place that people can join here?
Yeah, so you have Revelcy.com. We are Revelcy.com on Twitter. We are Revelcy.com on Telegram. So Telegram is more like chats, quick. Yeah, you can find all the links on the website. So yeah, Twitter will be probably so the fastest will be Telegram. Twitter will be the second. We always do announcements as soon as we know that the token launches, and you'll get first notifications there. And yeah, you can also always text me on Twitter and Telegram. As far as I'm trying to be responsive to everyone. So if you have something, if you have a real project, or if you're genuinely interested, or you're here, to give us some harsh feedback about oh, this doesn't work, please do. I would love to hear you. Right. So yeah, please reach out.
And who are you looking for, or who are you most excited to welcome to the community? Are you looking for investors, like users of the platform, or are you looking for developers and devs that are going to launch projects? Who's the main target right now?
I mean, obviously, we need the supply part the most, right? We need good projects to launch with us, and we're working on tracking the projects. So I would say, as far as our priorities go, first projects, right? And by projects. So what the requirements for the projects, basically be ready to launch on casual platform like Pumpfun or later Bonk. And so it means that your project has some kind of level of memeability. For example, we get some interest. For example, there's I just recently had a call with crypto mobility crypto logistics company. And we were the first to say that probably this is not the right platform, right? Because you want to be ready to launch on Pumpfun. But besides that, we are very open to different projects. So we have the very sweet spot with games, because games are both memeable and fun, but also they can bake in some utility. They always want to go long term. So games as a perfect match. We love games. Second, would be the startups, communities. We are very open to any non-profit initiatives. We would love to work with this kind of people, or any culture, any ideas which come to you, right? So first, projects. Second, communities. If you have a trading community, you have an alpha community, you can get a real alpha from us. So how we structure the launches is that there in every launch there is at least a private period and then there is a public period. So if your community like decides to work with us, you will get in the private period. You can get in the talk in the launches the first. So if you're KOL, if you're a community, even if you're marketing agency, we are very happy to work with you. And then the third, any people, if you would like to participate in the launches, we love to have you, right? And we already see people who join launch after launch. It means that people are coming back and they enjoying using the platform.
Amazing, man. And I can see a few of the audience listening in and commenting. We've got Web3 Tomo, we've got Steve. I know a lot of these have been involved in projects in the past as well. I would like to put a word out, especially to the CSE community. If anyone does have some project ideas, team up with other members in the community, get those ideas rolling, come to myself, and then I can put you in contact with Ivan, or even just go direct. I think there's going to be some talent coming out of the communities. I'm looking forward to seeing some fun, interesting projects. Like look at Little Pups, for example. Tomo, I know you love your kittens, so we could do this with cats as well. We could do this with kittens. So there's some funny stuff to be done here, and definitely can have some fun with it, guys. We've got Bruce here now as well. Good day, all the way from Australia. Good to see you, Bruce. And we've got Hala. That's where the F is Hala. Steve, he's finally here now. Is there any final discussions that you want to go over, Ivan, today? Any points of interest? Anywhere that we should, make the audience aware of that they can get involved? Obviously, Little Pups is ongoing at the moment. How can they get involved in that one?
Yeah, just go on the website. If it's still live there, I guess it's still live. Yeah, just go there and get in the pre-market and participate. So that's an easy part. If you can want to create a project with us, reach out. We have a contact form on the website, or just text me on Telegram. Yeah. Twitter also works. I check Telegram often. But if you also have some friends, if you have non-retired meme coin teams, or if you have startup founders who would like to work with us, or any games, please refer us. Actually, we provide referrals. So first, for every trader referred, we provide 50%. If for every token referred, we provide 30% from all the revenue dedicated to this token, right? So which could be a few hundred to thousands of dollars if this is a successful token. So yeah, join Little Pups, join the community, launch with us, invite friends to launch with us, invite friends to join the community, and follow us. We are here. As I shared in the very beginning, we are here to solve something on the system, in the system, solve something on the market, and we are here working on this every day. We have a very dedicated team, which we know already is not baking up. So baking off. What's the right position there? So yeah, we are here to do something good, and we are trying to show this in everything we do. I'm showing our face. We are doing everything transparently. We're doing everything in a way which we think should be done. So the more allies we have in this, the better. So be our allies, be our friends.
Brilliant. And they can also catch you down at Super Team. You often go. We were going to go today. Unfortunately for me, it's about an hour and a half travel, and I was like, my day is too busy to get down there today. So if anyone is watching us from Super Team, sorry we couldn't come. Shout out to Super Team. Ivan, how often do you go down to Super Team, and how important is that community as well?
I'm trying to go to as much as possible. Not very often. I think last time I was last year, but I actually will be in Somerset House today. So awesome. After this call, I have another one, and then I'm going to Somerset House actually to do a few meetings there. So yes, I love Super Team. It's an amazing community. So thank you, Cap. Thank you for anyone in the team who is watching us. It's an amazing community, which actually kind of kickstarted many things in our startup. For example, our lead developer we found as part of the Colosseum Hackathon back in April, and we got many amazing interests and many amazing friends from this community.
Yeah, Awesome, guys. So we're going to wrap up there today. Make sure to go follow them over on Twitter. All the links are in the bio there as well. Go check out the platform. Go check out Little Pups as well. And like Ivan said, at the moment, starting off small. By the end of the month, guys, there's going to be some big things launching on Revelcy there. So go check it out. Thank you so much for joining us today, Ivan. We will catch up very soon on the stream again. I'd like to invite you on in a few weeks' time when we've got some more projects launching there as well. There's going to be some alpha to share. There's like he said as well, there's affiliate revenue to be made as well, guys. So get stuck into it, join the community, and make sure you've got channel notifications on for them and ourselves. And see you all next week, guys. Take care.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting.
Let's